Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to take a look at a software which is capable of resetting any iPhone without the Apple Passcode. Besides that, it's able to repair most of the issues that you find on an iPhone, like a loop boot, entering in recovery mode and exiting recovery mode in a very easy way, and a few things more. So I've got i2 Lab right over here to check out and share my experience with you, which are the same creators of Any2Go, which is a GPS spoofer that we have seen. It's really cool, and if you want to use with apps like Pokemon Go, you can just be in your desk using it. Although I do believe that you should do some sports in that kind of game. The app is available for Windows and Mac OS. We are going to use Windows today, and if you still haven't activated yours, don't forget to check out KeysFan, where you will find budget official OEM keys at an affordable price, and with the coupon code that you can see on screen and down below on the video description, you will get an extra discount. First step is to download, which is completely free to try it out. You just have to go to the i2 Lab website, download for Windows in this particular case, do a normal installation, and when we open the app, we will have these four options that we can see right over here on screen. The first one is the standard fix. If we have a loop boot or if we have our phone stuck on any screen, then this is the one that we should choose, because it will maintain all the data that we have on our phone, just repairing the system itself, and it works great, as I will share with you in just a few moments. Now, the advanced mode is the mode that we want to use if we want to completely reset it and erase everything that is inside the phone. Have in mind that this is the process that we will need to use if we want to reset, if we have the phone stuck in a boot loop or something like that, or if we don't have the passcode anymore, it will reset. But have in mind that even without having the passcode of the phone, it will not unlock our hardware from our Apple ID. So after all the process, we will need to have our details, iCloud and password to recover. Just have this in mind, that this is intended to be used by the proprietary of the iPhone and not by someone that found the iPhone somewhere. Now let's start with the test. The first one that I did was to get into the recovery mode, which, as you guys know, it's really a boring process. We have to do it manually if we want, and right over here it's completely free. We just need to press a button and it will enter the recovery mode, and with another button it will exit the recovery mode. It's completely free, so if you find yourself in a couple of months, or it doesn't matter, in that situation that you want to get into recovery mode, this is the simplest way that I've seen so far. The second test that I did was a standard fix, and have in mind that my phone is completely fine. I had no issues. I could not reproduce an issue to share with you, but I wanted to go through all the process, which I did, to check out if we don't lose any data. And have in mind that this is a secondary phone, so no worries at all if I did lose everything, as I did on the last test that I will share with you. But the standard mode is easy as just selecting it. Have in mind that it will update the firmware to the latest version if necessary. In my particular case, it was iOS 15, and at the end of the process it went to 16. And although the software says that at this moment it's capable of downgrading iOS, I still haven't tried that option. I didn't see it available here, but when I do, I will share a video with you about that, which is really interesting topic. And then it will request for a premium license. Now, I do have one that was given to me to test it out and share with the community, and that's what I did, so we can follow along. Once we activate it, then the process will continue. It will restart the phone, it will enter in recovery mode, and it will do the process all by itself. And this first stage will take roughly 10 minutes or so. And when it finishes, it will give us the indication that the first stage has finished, and the whole process will continue on the iPhone. It will try to recover all the data, and once is finished, we can check out the phone, as I did, and I had all the data that I had previously to this test. So in conclusion, right over here on this standard, what I can say is that it will get your phone without losing any data. So if you have any problem that you are trying to fix and you are afraid of losing any data, this mode, the standard mode, will not allow us to lose the data that the phone has. Now, the advanced mode will completely erase the phone, and that was the one that I selected next. It will ask me for the normal permissions. It will go and download the firmware if necessary. In my particular case, it was not necessary on the second stage, and it will start the cleaning and resetting process. Like the previous process, it will take some time and it will restart the phone. It will do everything automatically, so we don't need to worry about anything. Actually, in this particular case, I think it was a bit faster than the other one because it did not have to recover all the data. It was just a reset. So once the process was completely finished, what it asked me to complete the process was my Apple ID and my password, and I actually faked that I didn't remember my password at all, and what it did was to recover the original owner passcode right over here through a message to one of my phones. That was exactly what it did. But once I did put my credentials in, the phone was working just fine, and a complete factory reset, as you can see right over here. So my curiosity now is more on downgrading iOS, because I had 15, I had to upgrade to 16 to make the first standard fix, but I would like, as i2Lab states now, that it's capable of downgrading, and I would like to test that. So as soon as I'm able to downgrade from iOS 16 to 15, I will share that with you. Hope that this video was helpful in some way, and if it was, don't forget that usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto Jorge, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.